Hello, Mystical Stars. This is Erin with North Star Mystic Tarot. Today our subject is, how do I best find my alignment? What choices do I need to make to most align with my highest and best path? And we're going to connect specifically to Mother Earth as we channel for this. So we have 3 cards to choose from, and then we're going to do a separate reading for each. And you can listen to all 3, or if you can just jump to one. And you can find the timestamps in the description as usual. So we have the Cauldron here. Often it means community, but draw what you like from it. We have Honeybee, super cute, and Shinto Shrine right here. I'll pick 1, 2, or 3, or listen in sequence, and I'll see you. All right, Mystical Stars, we have Cauldron here. This can mean good news brewing, community, connection. I like how the artist drew almost like a vine, almost like it's growing out of this magical pot. And we have Tarantula, which is for being sensitive, in tune, and aware of what's happening around you. And then we have Shakti, so we have the feminine power. And Grandmother Spider is considered a feminine. Like the spider is associated with feminine. And so it is a beauty to spider energy. It can represent community because of the web of connection that spiders weave, even if tarantulas don't weave the same kind of webby, what we picture as a spider web. Then we have White Oak and Cinnamon. So you guys are just inviting in community, and you're inviting in prosperity. You are putting your feelers out, and you are probably very sensitive to other people's feelings, thoughts, and emotions. So how to best take advantage of your alignment would be to stay aware. Stay aware and really also soak in all the goodness that's around you right now. Because you guys have this beautiful feminine energy rising. You have happy news brewing and magic. You have the solid, reliable white oak energy, which is also a connection to the fairies. And cinnamon, sweetness and joy and happiness. Every time I see this card, I think of that Lana Del Rey song. Now my life is sweet like cinnamon. Yeah, that's how you are meant to be aligned. And I feel like you're already there. And Spirit is wanting to confirm and validate what you're already doing or starting to pick up on intuitively that you need to do. So Magnolia is expansion, happiness, and harmony. You guys are getting all the good cards. So I think you're doing all the right things for your alignment. You guys are set, man. And you have the Snake for healing. And this is also about personal transformation and leaving the past behind. And you've already shed that skin, and you're moving into this shiny new chapter, which is really exciting. So that is super cool. Anything else this group needs to know, Spirit? Yep, bats. Listen, bats are sensitive too, and they have that sonar hearing. So listen, be sensitive as you move through this, and it's going to feel fabulous because, when we are highly attuned and in our intuition, and we're in a negative situation, it's hell. But if we're in a good situation, it's bliss, and that's what you're in. I'm going to pull a few cards from the tarot to wrap it up. See if Spirit gives us any validations. 6 of Cups, nostalgia, sweetness. Apprentice or Page of Pentacles, starting something new. 7 of Swords, being smart. So it can mean deception, but it can also mean being smart. And I think you've already figured out where those swords are. See how the fox is hunting, looking, where are the swords? I gotta find them so I don't step on them, right? And you've already done that, so now you can rest. And this is so simple and cute. I love it. And then you can start exploring, like the Page of Pentacles. So you guys are doing good. And then we got the Champion or Knight of Pentacles. So that's showing things will pick up over time as well. So yeah, you guys are super aligned, and I guess you just were meant to get that message. So just stay attuned to your environment and what's happening, okay? Alrighty. I'll see you in the next one. So our next card here is Bumblebee. What do we need to know to stay aligned? Ooh, the Alchemist. So you are learning something, and you are exploring, and you're learning to understand your own energy and the energy of spirit. And you really enjoy your home life. I'm hearing like your creature comforts and the people around you. Yet you also like to take time out to read and to learn, and you like understanding how everything relates. So that's the Alchemist. There's also something here about being an herbalist or practicing the spirit of alchemy for your health, for what herbs and supplements you want to take, how to optimize your health. For some of you, that's the route you're going to go. There's something about putting something in water, like a supplement that you would put in water, like electrolytes or minerals, or maybe you like to take colloidal silver or something like that. That's a validation for some people, or an encouragement to go in that direction or continue in it. And we have Rat. So Rat is about taking advantage of good opportunities. It's also a good indicator for a project, of it going well, a business opportunity or a project. Oh, we had this card. And Jasmine is expansion and happiness. And that is the Vixen card. You're going to want to follow up with the people in your life if they have commitments with you, and hold them accountable to those commitments, because they might try to cheat you out of what they owe you a little bit. That's what I'm hearing here. Just be wary. That's how you stay in alignment. Then we have Violets. I think that indicates the person who's doing this, who isn't necessarily going to admit it right away. They might just try to play sweet and hope that you don't put their feet to the fire, hold them accountable. I don't know. I don't think people talk about that much, but I've had plenty of friends who've done that, who've just sort of, in the past anyway, who have laughed off things that, when they needed a fix, by just kind of acting like it shouldn't be a big deal. Well, maybe you should keep your commitments. So we have Snow. So Snow is about purification and an opportunity for a new beginning. Over here with the Jasmine and the Honeybee. So we have two different things going on here on either side. The Alchemist is you in the middle, creating a new kind of life. You love creating new things and experimenting. You got stuff in the works, is what I'm saying. And over here you have like some kind of business matter or technical concern, and you're needing to be on your guard. It's not like you gotta bark at anybody, but you this could also mean you can be kind in how you put a little pressure on people, but just to make sure that nobody's taking advantage of your energy. So then over here we have this abundance and happiness with the Honeybee, and then the expansion and beauty with the Jasmine, and then the purification and new beginnings with Snow. Doesn't that feel, I think that just feels great. So this is something that you've already manifested, or you will manifest soon, but for most of you, you've already manifested it. I mean, so far, the reading, the one before this and this one, is Spirit is showing how you are already aligned, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you're solid, and you're solid like an oak tree, and so you deserve to have people in your life who are the same. No one needs to be taking advantage of you. You don't deserve that. So yeah, just be aware and make sure things are running on time and the way that they should. And so that's where what you need to do to stay in alignment. You don't necessarily assume that everyone's going to do what they say without a little nudge. So don't be afraid to nudge people along. So that's your reading on how to welcome in your alignment. And we will move on to the next card. We have Shinto Shrine. Oopsies. Moth. So you're getting some inspiration. And Shinto Shrine. So Shinto Shrine also means like good luck and things moving in your favor. And so that combined with the moth is showing you have all kinds of spirit helpers of a high degree who are helping you. And they are waiting for you to listen. And it's not that you haven't been listening, but it's that you're going to reach a point where they're really going to break through for you to hear them. And they are just waiting in anticipation for when that is going to occur, which is super cool. Frozen lilacs shows commitments. So this is, you have some soul contracts and soul agreements coming up. And it's going to be beautiful. This is not the karmic lesson kind of soul agreement. This is the mutual joy kind of soul agreement that propels you both forward. And for a lot of you, this is going to be a special kind of relationship, be it romantic, or it could even be like, you know, you deepening a relationship with someone in your family. For some of you, it might be deepening a relationship with your kids or nephews and nieces. Or for some of you, it might be taking on like being a mentor for a child through some kind of program I'm seeing, or volunteering to help kids learn to read. Not all relationships that are special are necessarily romantic. So I'm covering all the bases that the spirit guides are showing to me in terms of where this could apply. It's deeply meaningful is ultimately what it's about when it comes to these relationships, and it could be meaningful across the spectrum. But very transformational. Like, you know, for me, one of my most transformational connections was with the kid. So kids can change your life. Kids are amazing. We have apparition. That can also mean ancestors. And I think I'm picking up for this group that apparition means your past self, the self that you have left behind that was not necessarily happy. You're moving away from that past self and saying goodbye to it. And you're going to be going through a healing process that is not laborious. It's going to be, just be able to breathe through it. And your spirit guides are going to help you. And after you do that, that's when they're going to be ready to talk to you. Okay? So for you guys, I'm going to pull a few from the tarot as well. We have Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Cups. I'm going to pull one more. The Four of Wands. So see, look at this. It's the same message, isn't it? You know, a new beginning that feels great. You know, the wand energy is fire and it's warmth and it propels you forward and it gives life. It's a great energy, a great feeling. And that is paired with the Four of Wands, and that is your meaningful relationships in your home base and feeling happy and comfortable with that. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups over here. So you're going to hold what is dear to you safe, and you're going to, what I'm picking up from this card is people are going to start giving you feedback as far as what your influence has meant to them. So you guys have had impacts on people that they may not have told you yet what that impact was, and you're going to start hearing it. Oh, I feel a sense of relief when I hear that, when I feel that, and hear that, because I'm hearing it from spirit, but I'm feeling relief for you guys. This is something you're going to need to hear. Maidenhair Fern's about being sensitive, a highly sensitive person, sensitive in a good way. Pomegranate is about what brings you passion in life. And it can also be about your sex life. It can also be about a love relationship too. If you don't already, you're going to be seeking and finding a partner who can meet you where you're at and you can fulfill each other. Because with the Four of Wands, that's like your happy home base. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to move in with you, but it's just saying that There's someone that you're compatible with. We're being very careful about who we let into our aura these days. We have the Three of Pentacles. You're going to get busy. You're going to be working with other people. The Apprentice or Page of Cups. You're not going to have to worry too much emotionally. You'll be able to scale it back. But you might have been having to juggle a lot emotionally lately or deal with some anxiety. And you're going to be able to scale that back and keep it simple. I love how the colors in this card are very simple. And the only actual color is the blue. And then we just have black and white and the brown of the paper. So, gosh, I'm just thinking, when was the last time my emotions felt simple? I think it's true for a lot of us, especially us intuitives and sensitive people. That's oasis, being able to don't have to worry about other people, what they're feeling, and trying to hold space for everybody. Just easy, simple, not complicated. That's what you're moving into, I think, and how you find your alignment in that is to keep a cooperative attitude, so that everything can keep flowing. Is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing gears turning. And as you keep a cooperative attitude, the gears keep turning. So that what I mean by that is not resisting movement and change. Because right now the universe, or your spirit guides are saying that in your universe, you're ready for a lot of good things to come to you that will bring you relief. Okay? And that's how you get there. So that's how you find your alignment. We're going to pull one final card before we end. Roots. So after you finish listening to this, take at least 3 to 5 minutes and meditate. Is the suggestion I'm hearing for you guys. Meditate and connect in with your roots. With ask yourself, what makes me me? What do I value? What do I want to bring forth from both my ancestral heritage and my family and my soul heritage as well? And what do I want to channel? What does Mother Earth want to bring through me? And as we ask those questions, we connect our soul star, which is the chakra just above our crown, and to our earth star, which is the chakra just below our feet, which channels the earth energy up and the soul activity down, what our soul is thinking and doing down. And this activation is going to set you guys on your path of alignment. Okay? Mother Earth is sending you so much love right now. Just imagine this glowing, beautiful ruby red color glowing at your feet, and connect those roots down into Mother Earth. And you can even send the roots. This is a exercise my teacher taught me. Send the roots all the way. Imagine them going around the entire globe. And then imagine them going all the way to the bottom of the globe. And then imagine them moving back up through the center of the earth and up back through to your feet. So you are embracing Mother Earth. I just love it. And you can just let that powerful root chakra energy come up through your feet and move through your body. And you can claim the things that are of the earth that you need and want and love. Because both the universe and the earth is supporting you in finding that balance. Okay? All right, guys, sending you so much love. And you can find resources, and you can find a booking link and cards and Patreon, all that good stuff down in the description. All right? Okay. Sending love. Bye.